one coin. Peruse at your leisure.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Peruse at your leisure.
Here's a welcome sight.
Days like this will
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Can't put a price on the peace and quiet.
interested in my wares?
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
I'd like a quiet life. It's all right, old age.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
Coin snow good if you work yourself to death.
Find myself drawn to quiet spots like this. I just spirited a woman half my age.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. It was as though they were praising me somehow.
Fine wares
It's been a hard day. Coin snow good if you work yourself to death.
by your command, Arisen. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I've switched to the site once I've said
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
See a turncoat in every place.
Not a care. I just know it.
well met, sir.
I'm hunting for one day. I just
Maybe
spirited a
stay a
woman half
while.
my age.
Mistakes got me in the thick of things, mate.
It's just another day. Same as the one for it.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
I'll see how far my talents can take me.
I shall do as you say.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Deeza can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Done already, are we? And here I was expecting a challenge.
Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told. In taverns.
Aptly said.
This is not an encounter I can see. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Bow has been thrown off balance.
No better time to strike.
Now stop the rest. We must do this.
Much obliged. Here, strike with lightning on yourself. Stand! Allow a place struck to see the gazing sky. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. On my way!
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe.
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Well met, son. How might I be of
All this
service?
walking's made my legs ache of fright.
It's really... The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist... you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. suppose. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Shall we get some rest then?
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Well met, sir. Oh, I wouldn't give for a mug of that.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Master.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
You have my support.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Well, this is no good.
Forgive me for last night's
Myself get
scuffle.
distracted.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town yet to visit.
Always leave me here.
It falls on me to resolve this.
I'm not going to take that from you.
My patience.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
That damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my destiny and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to Pray, let's see your hand.
Must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of yellow. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Mind a fluid disgrace. Will do more than sting. Be on your guard. What's the view from up here? See how high I can scale?
You must rally. Panicking will only place the enemy advantage.
Cannot let myself be overcome.
dragon's fangs.
Do not waste this chance. Let's press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Each strike down brings us a step closer to our triumph.
There is no cause for reckless. We need only be consistent.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon. That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my... a patchwork of technique.
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
True enough.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We ought to put it to good use.
What have I done to deserve this?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap he's come away with...
Keep quiet about.
Mayhap is how I lay down my tools.
Good day to you.
My bed.
It's quiet about.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks for your efforts. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to... Please. Hope to see you again.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
It's been a hard day. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Couldn't
hurt to rest my feet a moment.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my feet know it better than I do, and my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my... I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
I'll have an early supper.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
This place is awful dull.
It's this way.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. Now,
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
I have an approximate idea of where Sir Norbert may be found. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. It is really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be enough.
We must not let down our guard.
I knew you'd prevail, Master.
We can ill afford to throw over confidence. Our foe is not yet.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
No said.
I could dance a jig for joy. I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, I... Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
'Tis our duty to protect our charge from harm.
Sir Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melve at once. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you would.
That's it!
Tis this way. Come, I'll lead the way.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Pray, follow me.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.